You're watching LMCC, your community TV. Hi, I'm Chris Feld, and welcome to Lakeside News Weekly, your guide to news and events going on in the Lake Minnetonka area. 2014 is coming to a close, and what better way to ring in the new year than to take a look back at some of our favorite stories from last year. First up, Lakeside News ace reporter Heath Borison has a Lake Minnetonka mystery to solve in this award-winning piece from earlier this year. Tonight on 4-Minute, 8-Second Mysteries. Something melted this way comes.
And I heard a sound in the distance out past the culvers.
Strange sounds echo out across Lake Minnetonka. But what are they? And is this the cause of seasonal climate change in the lake area? Only one man has the intestinal fortitude to solve this mystery. Here's yours truly, legendary investigative reporter, Heath Borison. Minnesota winters can be bone-chillingly cold, especially on the snow-covered tundra of Lake Minnetonka. But every year around this time, something mysterious happens. The temperature rises, the ice begins to crack and recede, and the frozen wonderland behind me simply vanishes. But why? Some say a strange sound causes this bizarre ice-out occurrence. In fact, if you're extremely still, you can hear it, faintly, in the distance. Longtime residents of the area have witnessed these strange noises for many years, including this man, Lars Knudsen III. Tell me, Lars, when did you first hear this bizarre sound?
Well, a couple of years ago, I just got done cleaning my auger, and I heard a sound in the distance out past the culvers. I like them Butterburgers.
Yes, I agree. Very tasty.
So, like I was saying, I heard this beautiful, hypnotic noise.
What did it sound like?
It was a cross between the singer Beyonce and dinosaur yelp.
Interesting. Why a dinosaur?
Well, I saw it. It was real tall, had big teeth up top, short twig arms in the middle, went like this.
How tall?
Oh, real tall.
Would you say 20 feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Of course. It must have been a T-Rex. What was it doing?
Well, just prancing back and forth.
Like this?
Yeah, just prancing.
Fascinating. Is it possible? Was this melodic prancing T-Rex behind this ice-out occurrence? Maybe, or maybe not. Not everyone agrees with Lars's dinosaur encounter. Meet Bethany and Stephanie, two sisters with very different eyewitness accounts.
He was really short, dressed in like green felt or something. He had pointy ears, and he was standing by a pot of gold.
So it was a leprechaun then?
No, Bethany. He was much taller and like kind of fat and had this long white beard and all dressed in red, which really wasn't a good color for him.
No, not a good color.
You're describing Santa Claus.
Yeah, or like some combination of Santa and maybe a leprechaun.
The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen.
These varying accounts, while seemingly accurate, were getting me nowhere. Until I came upon an advertisement for the Freshwater Society's annual Ice Out fundraiser on April 24th. Bingo. I think Heath has found his needle in a haystack. This is one mystery that's about to be solved. I searched out Freshwater's development director, Diane Lynch, and her intrepid intern, Whitney Kenton. Tell me, Diane, is the Freshwater Society behind this strange ice-out occurrence?
What are you talking about?
You know, the strange sounds, the ice melting off the lake.
Those sounds would be loons. Each year we do a loon calling contest.
Ah, yes, loons. The loons are melting the ice off the lake.
No, Heath. You know, it's because it's spring. You know, that's the season after winter and before summer.
Fascinating.
Can we talk about the event now?
Sure. Tell me more.
We are excited to be hosting our 4th annual Ice Out Loon In fundraiser on April 24th. And this year it's a bit more special because we're honoring our founder, Dick Gray, who just recently passed away, who founded the organization 46 years ago.
A big highlight of the event is that Paul Huttner from NPR will be the MC. There also will be live and silent auctions, a loon calling contest, and food and drinks. We'll also be honoring Jim Gilbert and the Minnetonka Creek Watershed District as our clean water champions. For more information and tickets, go to the Freshwater Society website at freshwater.org.
Thank you. The event sounds fantastic. I think Larry the Loon is just as excited as I am. Isn't that right, Larry? Well, another mystery solved. My thanks to the Freshwater Society's Diane Lynch and Whitney Kenton. I couldn't have done it without their help. Until next time, this is legendary reporter Heath Morrison, off to solve another 4-minute and 8-second mystery. What? We're over 4 minutes and 8 seconds? It's like closer to 5 or 6? Or we're not going to change the title now.
Here's what's coming up on First Responder TV. I'll head to the West Hennepin Public Safety Department to talk to Police Chief Gary Krales. We'll spotlight the Heart Safe Community Initiative going on in the city of Mound. We'll give you an update on scams that have been targeting citizens in the lake area. The LMCC safety expert heads to the world's largest fire prevention event, the Governor's Fire Prevention Day at the Minnesota State Fair.
First Responder TV airs daily on LMCC's Channel 12.
You're watching the best of Lakeside News for 2014.
"16 years ago, my boss, the state fire marshal, came to me and said that his council, the Governor's Council on Fire Prevention and Control, was looking for the biggest bang they could get for their buck. And so myself and George Magdal, a member of the DNR, put our heads together and came up with a plan to start Governor's Fire Prevention Day at the fair. We had 8 trucks and 40 firefighters that showed up, and that has grown over the last 16 years now to the world's largest fire prevention event. And we have over 900 volunteers and hundreds of exhibits.
This ceremony kicks off the world's largest fire prevention event right here, right now at the Governor's Fire Prevention Day at the Minnesota State Fair.
Say, can you see by the dawn's
So we thank you, all of you who fight fires. We promise to do what we can to keep you as safe as possible. We recognize that we have a responsibility, all of us as citizens.
We are going to talk about the #1 cause of home fires in the state of Minnesota: unattended cooking. What I tell people is whenever you're faced with a fire, let's say it on a stovetop or any time in your life, you need to take 3 breaths and reset your brain. Like a shield, you approach it, slide it very carefully. You've taken your 3 breaths, you put it on, leave it.
The hot zone is where all the action is. It's where we have tons of giveaway items, education for adults, children alike. Not only do we engage the public, every one of us that's here, but we entertain them while we're educating them.
I'll see the fire's coming up the wall. Boom, it's out.
It's a great day for me. I get to get out and just talk with people, people that are our partners, Homeland Security, Emergency Management. So what I want to do is get out, strengthen our partnership, see the fire departments that are here.
Big and small fire departments from across the state can come work together, and it's kind of a mutual aid thing. Everyone works together, puts this together, and all the people appreciate us out here. As you can tell, there's quite a few people going through our site here.
We always want to have 2 ways to get out of our bedroom, right? Our door and our window.
Most of our people are working in the safe house for the day, and they're helping youngsters get through the safe house, show them what, if your house fills up with smoke, what it looks like and how to get through it.
And you're going to see most of the smoke is going to stick to the ceiling. The Long Lake Fire Department houses the safety opera here for the kids. So we're involved. We have a couple of firefighters that come down. I bring the safety opera down. We staff it during the day. This is one of the biggest events that we can hit so many different people and teach them about fire prevention. Always know what your escape plan is and have 2 ways out. Once you're out, stay out. Doesn't matter if your pets are in there or if your favorite toy's in there or your iPad's in there. Just stay out and we'll go in, put the fire out and get that stuff for you.
This day is about, just like it says, Governor's Fire Prevention Day at the fair. If we can reach out to one child today and save an injury or a death, then today was worth it.
It's just a good time to be able to come out to the fair, get our message out there, meet a bunch of people, interact with families and from all walks of life, and just be able to give them a good, safe message to bring home and utilize, and hopefully we see them on their good days and not their bad days.
Does anyone know what this is? What is this thing? A fire extinguisher, that's right.
Across the United States, the #1 cause of fires are unattended cooking fires. A lot of people, their first instinct is, I have a fire, I put water on it, but that's the worst thing you can do if you have a fire on your stove with oil and grease. What we do is we talk about what to do and then what not to do. And our demonstration shows what could happen if you do put water on a grease fire. Make sure you're paying attention. When you cook, stay and look. That's what we like to tell people, is when you're cooking, your attention should be on what you're doing.
Stopping the fire before it starts. That's what fire prevention is all about. So if we can reach out to families, to grandparents, to the children, then we've been successful.
I'm very proud and honored to be part of this and to have watched it grow. It's a fabulous time to see people caring so much that they'd give of a hot day. They come out here and can barely stand up, but they stay here until everybody is gone and make sure that they engage, educate, and entertain our people.
On April 23rd, 2014, at approximately 8:35 a.m., the Orono Police Department received a call of a 2-car crash in the parking lot of the north side of the Orono High School. The Orono Police Department found multiple people injured. One person was already determined to be dead and had been ejected out of the windshield of one of the vehicles. The fire departments used the jaws of life to extricate the people that were trapped in the vehicle and also help the officers with other first aid needs. The North Memorial Ambulance Service responded and found that one person was critically injured. They called for the North Air Care helicopter to respond to the scene to transport the most critically injured person. Several other area police departments also responded to the scene to assist with the crash and investigation. It was determined that the driver of the white vehicle involved in the crash had been drinking and was placed under arrest. The driver will be taken to the Hennepin County Jail, where he'll be booked in on felony charges of criminal vehicular homicide. Our mission today is to help educate the students that drinking and driving is dangerous. Things happen in an instant. Most often, teenage kids, high school age kids feel like it won't happen to me. We want to show them that it is reality, that it does happen to everyone, and what the consequences can be. People get injured, their friend might die. Once that's happened, there's no taking that back. We want them to make smart, good decisions, to be safe on the road, and no drinking and driving.
I have something to say.
You're watching the best of Lakeside News for 2014.
The GLSP Center was opened in the year 2001 with the help of a lot of donations from people in the community, and especially Bill GLSP, who helped do matching funds to be able to make the GLSP Center happen. Our mission is to help the seniors live more independent lives and healthy, active, productive lives. We are very excited to get selected from the Lake Minnetonka magazine, the best senior programs and classes for 2014. We know there's a lot of competition out there, and the readers actually and the general public voted for us, so we are really excited about that. Since 2001, we've been going strong serving the seniors and the community, and we're really happy that it's a great place for the community to gather. We have rentals here, we have weddings, parties, business meetings, family reunions, school sports banquets. We are a nonprofit, so we do fundraising and special events in the community all year long. In the spring, we have fashion shows, we do the Spirit of the Lakes, we have a golf tournament in the fall, we have Festival of the Trees, which is a 3-day event, and it's a winter wonderland in here. We have a lot of fun with that. My door is always open for new ideas. We're always interested in hearing about new hobbies or interests that they have. But some of the things that we have here on a regular basis, we have educational programs. We try to mix it up between health and fitness and wellness and financial advice, those kind of things. We're really happy to provide these services for the public and for the seniors. We have free AARP tax counseling, and that goes from February through April. And every Friday, we have free tax preparation by trained consultants. We also have free blood pressure checks here at 11:30 on Wednesdays before lunch, so anybody from the community can stop in for that. We also have free hearing care checks, and that's from Avada. And we have other services throughout the year too, but those are some of the main ones that we have. We also have a really fun program on Wednesdays, the third Wednesday of the month. It's called the Classic Country Jam. There's some professional musicians and some amateur musicians that come together and jam, and then we have the lunch. They play country, bluegrass, polka, a little bit of everything. It's a lot of fun. We'll continue with our great programs we've been having and coming up with our new ideas as we go throughout the year. It's $25 for a membership for a whole year, and it does provide you with some discounts, and you receive the newsletter every month. $40 for any size household. And then we do have business memberships too. All of those really help the Gillespie Center to keep us operating from day to day, so we really appreciate the community support. It's just a great place to be. If you come in here, people are going to be happy and active and having a great time, so come on down.
Well, that's going to do it for Lakeside News Best of 2014 show. For more information about LMCC or to learn more about our programming, go to our website at www.lmcc-tv.org. Thanks for watching this edition of Lakeside News Weekly. Happy New Year.